If you are thinking of moving to Philadelphia's Main Line, there's a lot you need to know. But one thing, and what this video is going to focus on, is the way that taxes are figured. So first of all, there's a lot of variety. In a certain area, you may find a house that has taxes of $8,000, and then you might look at a house that's a mile and a half away that is of a similar price point, but the taxes are $18,000. So the first thing to know is that you should make sure to look, because there definitely is a lot of variety. The second thing is, well, why do we have this kind of variety? To oversimplify things, townships and school districts that have very little commercial real estate tend to have higher residential taxes. In areas where there are lots of office parks or shopping centers, those commercial entities absorb a lot of the tax burden. So I said something about school districts and townships. Those are what your taxes are tied to. So what school district and what township you're in is what is going to mostly impact your taxes. That brings me to another point, the schools. In a lot of areas, apparently, the taxes are related to how highly ranked a school district is. So the assumption from many of my buyers coming from other places is that higher tax areas mean higher ranked schools. If that's what happens to occur in a certain situation, it's pure coincidence. Do not assume in our area that lower taxes mean lower rated schools, or that vice versa, higher taxes mean higher rated schools, because they often have nothing to do with one another. Another thing that I often am asked is whether properties are reassessed for tax purposes at the time they're sold. And in our area, the answer is no. Our properties tend to only be assessed every 25 to 30 years. So that will lead to the question, how do my taxes get assessed? How do I figure them out? So the way it works is that a property's assessment, which again could be 20 years old, 25 years old, and may be in no way a reflection of its current value, is still listed in the tax record. So that property assessment might be $250,000, even if you're buying the property for $700,000. The way your taxes are assessed is every year, the three taxing entities, which are the county, the municipality, and the school district, all figure out their budgets. They divide the dollars that they're going to need for their budgets by the total number of assessed dollars of real estate, and they come up with a multiple that's called a millage rate. Each of those tax entities comes up with its own millage rate, and then they get combined so that you as a property owner have one millage rate that your assessment will be multiplied by, that figures out your total amount of real estate taxes. Don't worry, you're not responsible for figuring it out. You will get a tax bill, but that is how a person would figure it out. So people get confused when they look something up and say, well, the assessed value is only $200,000 and I'm paying $700,000, and am I overpaying, and what does that mean for taxes? Hopefully this brief explanation answers some of those questions. And again, the purpose of this quick video was just to let you know that you do need to pay attention to taxes in this area, because they can vary a lot. Any questions? Feel free to let me know.